voice of America, the city of brotherly love. A place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside Lincoln Financial Field. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Leading the Washington sideline, that's head coach Dan Quinn. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway once again. Making some progress here. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
It's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And hold on, everyone. There's a Commanders player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. All set to go now from the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Play made by Deron Payne.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
From the pistol, Hurts. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. No throw, 3rd and long. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Barkley off the pistol give. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Dan Quinn pretty confident that they missed something there. He's going to challenge that call. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Dan Quinn pleading his case, but to no avail. The call on the field's going to stand. 1st down, a run with Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead in the 1st quarter. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. He's got it on the bootleg. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Daniel's going to keep it. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
1st down, Commander.
1st and 10, he keeps it on the option. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
And they bring him down around the 34.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusting tight end.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's a gain of 8.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. That's that running back to come up with more than he's used to on third down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Throwing on first down, Daniels hits him on the out route. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Fields this one at the 3. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We're on here with Will Shipley. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Here go play action. Here's Hurts. Dump off caught by his back. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Completed over the middle. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be fourth and maybe a yard.
A 10-yard gain, but it's fourth down.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he won't fight through. Needed 1 yard forward. Send him 1 yard backwards. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake here. Daniels finds a seam down the middle. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Daniels from the pistol. That's McLaurin on the quick slant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2 at the Eagles' 27.
Hey, check this.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Short pass brought in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Check.
This one left for Daniels. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Get it.
Ooh, option play, second and goal. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
No.
It's a loss of 4. Brings up third.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. Pushing for the end zone. It holds the football. It's not loose. And the offense gets it back. They're going to be set up at the 2. Moving the offense out there. It's fourth and goal from the 1. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a second quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Eagles 7.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns.
Great.
On first down, Hurts. Complete right side. Burton has it. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 12.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Eagles, first down.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Here's Hurts. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. They go play fake with Hurts. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped it incomplete on first down. Had the chance to escape with a pick. Defense got to buckle down now as they line up for second down. Barkley trying this up the gut. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
One of the tight ends in motion left. Daniels setting up the play action. Complete right side to Washington. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. Collects this at the 32. Across midfield. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
Great.
On the handoff, it's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work afterward.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the Commanders' 30-yard line.
Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. From the pistol, Hurts. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of them into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with...
And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the...
And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. Power squib kick is taken in. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. 10 weeks have come and gone. The temperature's starting to dip a little bit here in November. Lots to show you. Let's talk about it. Our spin through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Bengals in a rematch of Super Bowl 56, won by the Rams in this stadium. And it's Kyren Williams. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. From there, let's get you to another interesting matchup. And it's Jordan Love hooking up with Josh Jacobs. 39 yards for the touchdown. The Packers are playing as well as anyone, looking for a 6th straight win, and they lead it at the half. Lastly, got one more to show you here. And this is the Browns wideout. He makes the big play to kick off the scoring, this one of his 2 touchdowns so far. The Browns lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. With that, time for a look at the rest of the action going on here in week number 11 in the NFL's regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in, week out. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. Has room down the left sideline. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
They can attack on 2 more. The Eagles and Hurts to the line. All right, they're going to throw for it. Headed out right. And the tip-forward pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Dan Quinn sending his Commanders out for another drive. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Play action now. Daniels. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Throwing the out route complete. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
First down, Washington.
Play action now with Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a massive 35-yard
First down. As he gains 35.
To the air again, Daniels. He's got it over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Brought in right side. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready?
Daniels is going to throw again. That one connects. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
Daniels keeps it himself. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
Come on, Cake. Put me in. One play, one time. I may have retired back in 04, but I could pick up a couple inches on that stick. Astounding that call did not turn into a 1st down. Come on, boys.
Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
No touch. No touch.
They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That run right there, that kind of feels like your missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Hey, let's go. Trim it. Nope.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Great. Set. Anyway, that.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
Starts from the 44. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time.
Ready?
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Gets it to him on the screen. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd.
Come on.
Daniels going to keep it. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Just 1 yard on the play. That leaves him with 4th and 4.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
No touch.
To the ground with Barkley. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
No touchdown. No touchdown.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No touchdown.
2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Throw left side, complete. Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Great.
They run it with Saquon. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Eagles have the football, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
No touchdown. No touchdown. No touchdown.
It's a sneak. Hurts. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Great. No touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Great. Set. No touchdown.
Hurts setting up to throw. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
No touchdown.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal.
Elliott connects there. And go ahead and make this a 15-point game now.
Well, those 3 points make a comeback that much more difficult now. 2 touchdowns got to be scored. And that 2-point conversion, that's a job really well done.
Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. The Commanders set to take over. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Daniels now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Daniels from the pistol. Finds him over the middle. And he has this down to the 34. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Washington first down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
On the go. Ready. Broccoli.
Daniels. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient.
Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball, you think about them through the years, they trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Massive hits. The ball's out. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And they stop him from advancing it further. Nice job rallying to it after some chaos there. A very eventful turnover on downs.
Great.
A give to Barkley. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the pistol, Hurts. It is Cup, left side. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Zone read give here to Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
At the 17-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down by
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. From left side finds Burden. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Setting up the screen. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage, Brock. 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. His first kick was good. His second look from 35 yards away.
I think you can call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Escapes the defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Yeah, in these moments, I think of golfers, right in a tournament. They don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down. They just want to take it shot by shot by shot. That's exactly what this offense has got to do.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Daniels to throw. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
To throw, Daniels. Has it downfield working the left. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Spins out of one side. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. All set to go now from the 35.
Come on. Hey.
Samuel comes in motion left.
1st down, Commanders.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Again, Daniels to the air. He keeps it and takes off. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
21 yards. That's another Washington.
In the red zone now. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders make it an 11-point ball game.
Commanders 21.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll meet and decide what to do on the 2nd down. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Design keeper here for Hurts. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. It's a design look for Hurts. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
Fields the hard squib kick. And with a shot, this game is over. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.